Hello, everyone. Welcome to One by One, a podcast where we uncover the stories, strategies, and secrets behind extraordinary success. I'm your podcast host, Robert Murigi, and we'll be building each other from the ground up. Join us as we uncover the blueprints of building a life, a career, or a business from the ground up. Subscribe now and never miss an episode from us. And on our today's episode, inch by inch, life is a cringe. Yard by yard, life is hard. What do we mean by this thing? We have come all the way, we have talked about different things, we have explored different ways on how we can navigate our life and make it as possible as you can. Why? Because you only have one life. There is no warranty on the life that you have. And therefore, everything you do each and every day, let it be of value. Let it be that thing that everyone else is looking for. Do something which you create value in people's life. And on which ways can we do that? And therefore, when we talk about life as inch by inch, those could be the dreams and the goals that you have, how you segment them and you do them in small pieces may make you not to get scared of the dreams that you have today. And how could we do this without looking at this proverb as a joke? When we say yard by yard, inch by inch, it looks like a joke, but we are talking about very sensitive things today. We are going to fight that we have come all the way, and now at this point we want to do things slowly by slowly so that we don't lose track of the things that we are doing each and every day. How could we do this? How could we do this so well so that we are able to see each and everything, we are able to analyze, and we are able to see pros and cons of all the decisions that we make? How could we do this when we have our goals, when we have our vision looking so big and we do not know how we can break it down? This could help us to manage the things that feel gigantic, and we are able to break it down in smaller pieces if you have some dreams. And therefore, we are looking into ways on how we can make our lives manageable. I remember one time when I was given a job at our workplace, and the job was big. It had so many items that needed to be tackled. But what did I do? It made me get so confused on how on earth I could do all that job. But with the instant of the thought, I thought I could break down all the steps and all the jobs that I had so that I know which one I can start, so that when I start on this one, it doesn't block this other job. There are other jobs that you need to do them in parallel. There are other jobs that you need to do them in series. When we do these things, it helps us to save time and also to reduce the anxiety that we normally get with the new task introduced to us, or big task or enormous task that you may not be able to think on how to do them without properly planning and documenting each and every step you do. Also, prioritizing every step becomes important. You find there is things that you need to do first before you get to others. And how do you do this? You do it, and you do it systematically so that you know what you have done and what you haven't done. There is something we also call double hardware. What is this? This is where you do one thing, but you go back there to do the same thing because there's something else that needed to be done there, but you did not do it because you did not go through your documentation properly. When we talked about the manuals on the previous episode, we talked about the documentation where you get all the instructions on how to do a particular thing. What do we get? Which information do we get from this? We get step by step on how to do each and everything. If you find the steps on that manual, you find that they have the ways that they are supposed to follow each other. And if you do not follow any of the steps, you might find yourself wasting time going round in circles where you could have saved enough time to go to the next task. And this helps to build momentum when you have all the jobs arranged properly, because you do one job, you clean after yourself, and you go to the next job, you clean after yourself, so that you are able to see each and everything where it is, and you are able to see where you are supposed to stay, so that you are able to tackle the other items successfully. And how could we possibly do a repair very well, and for that repair to come out successfully? What are these things that we could do to help us achieve extraordinary success in that repair? Good planning is the first thing. And the other thing we have said in the past, if you don't have to open that thing, don't open it. And again, if you have to open it, you have to be sure. That is where we say measure twice, and you don't want to open something which is under pressure and it dismantles your face. We do not want anyone to get injured at work because of not checking and cross-checking the work they are about or they have already done. And when we talk about the struggle, when we say the struggle is real, what are we talking about? The life is hard. If you are there and you're making someone else's life hard for no reason, you know that is not the best way to go, because when your life is hard, you'll be seeing yourself as a ghost. How do we gain control and confidence in our life? This is by planning small steps by small. Do not take a whole chunk of your life and start living it, because you break down before you leave it. It is always good to take that next right step. The next right step you're going to make is going to help you propel towards your future. How could we make sure that we stay on top of things? This is by applying a SMART goal framework. How could we do this? And what is this SMART goal framework? From our last episode, we saw that we want to work smarter but not harder. Okay? What does the SMART mean? SMART mean you have a specific goal that you want to achieve. And this goal, you can easily measure this goal. And this goal that you can easily measure can be achieved. It is achievable. And this goal is relevant. Is it relevant? Is the thing that you have picked to do relevant to your life? Okay. Are things that you're doing helping you directly to live the life you're living every day and securing your future? And the other one, which is the last letter on the SMART, is time-bound. You have to have a specific time at which you want to achieve this particular goal. All these aspects, they go together and they help you achieve that goal much quicker. What I would like to request my viewers is try to do a to-do list. Just I have one in my room. Stick it on your room. Just write it with a pencil. If you fear pens because they are permanent, just use a pencil, write all your goals nicely there, and every day tick the one you think you have achieved. When you see it like that, and you know all those are your goals, and you see yourself waking up late every day, and you see yourself doing the wrong thing every day, it might help you to start thinking about the list you have put there, because time will not wait for you. And on the to-do list that you have talked about, please let all the things that you write there be small and actionable. Don't put things that you are not able to achieve that day, because they will overflow to the next day, and they will make you feel overwhelmed to achieve the goals that you have set for yourself. When we talk about inch by inch, this helps you to make those small by small steps which are actionable and which you can manage and which you can easily do. So because once you create that momentum, you feel that you're going the right direction, and for sure, you'll be going the right direction. And whether you are an aspiring entrepreneur, a seasoned professional, or simply someone looking for inspiration, One by One will equip you with the tools and insights you need to lay the foundation of your own success stories. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment. Your feedback helps us to grow and bring you even more inspiring stories. Thank you for listening from Building from the Ground Up. Remember, every great accomplishment starts with an inch, or it starts with a single step. What will you build today? Until next time, keep building, keep striving, and keep reaching for your dreams.